Good evening. Hello to all. We apologize that you have to wait a little bit as we cannot start this event till Consul General is here. But we have few things that has to happen. We have a certificate of special congressional recognition from Congressman Al Green's office. Even though Consul General is not here, she has some other commitment. She is going to read this certificate for you so you know what we have here. Thank you.
My name is Catherine Lee. I work for Congressman Green. He's the U.S. representative of the 9th Congressional District in Texas. Today, Congressman cannot come because he got a lot of scheduled conflict of his event. And it's an honor for me to presenting Congressman Green. And congratulations on your Spring Festival. Congressman Green would like to greet everybody and wish everybody have a good time in the festival. And he would like to present the certificate to Dr. Rumor. And I go ahead and read the certificate. This is a certificate of special congressional recognition presented to the Tagore Center Foundation in honor of your service to the community. On behalf of the constituents of the 9th Congressional District of Texas, I salute your commitment to honor the life and legacy of Rabindranath Tagore and his service toward creating peace, humanitarianism, and unity by preaching diverse culture across the globe. March 23, 2024, Al Green, Member of Congress.
Thank you so much. It's like to meet you. We hope to see you again.
Yes. Thank you. Have a good time. Thank you.
Our Honorable Consul General is here, so we can start the program. I would request Ashok, my husband, can you be here? Good evening. Thank you so very much for being here at the Tagore Center Foundation. Ashok and I are humbled and honored to see many of you who came from far and near to celebrate today's event with all of us. Our event today is to celebrate the arrival of spring and color. This event also coincides with a similar event, Basant Utsav, that is taking place at Tagore's hometown, Shantiniketan. Though I am a practicing engineer by profession, my passion has always been for art, culture, education, and helping others all my life. So I do all kinds of crazy stuff, and one such example is what you all are witnessing here today. But amazingly enough, all my crazy work and ideas are wholeheartedly supported by my husband, Ashok Desarkar. Thank you, Ashok. I must also thank all our team members for their ideas and suggestions throughout our planning process and relentless dedication and effort to make today's all-day event a successful one. I want to thank Somdatta Basu, Sneha Bhavsha, Arindam Ghosh, Lali Pal Sen, Sati Barman, Chandana Guho, Bill Prout, and many others. Most importantly, one person who worked so hard behind the scenes till today and does not want to be acknowledged is my dearest friend, Paula Sutton. Paula, thank you so much. She is running late, got stuck in the traffic. Our cultural event tonight is custom designed for you only. You will see many well-known as well as some emerging performing artists and their music and beautiful choreography on this stage. I encourage and insist that you immerse yourself for the next 2 hours celebrating art, culture, and community as we gather to embrace the beauty of the season. Thank you. I would like to invite our advisory board member, Bill Prout, to come to the podium and welcome the Consul General of India, D.C. Manjunath, and all other special guests. And Lali, Bill will guide you to give the flowers to the dignitaries. Thank you. We have another very dedicated person, Jyoti Ganguly, who will assist us and help us all day long in the kitchen to get your food ready. And I do not know how to thank her. But thank you all.
Well, hello everyone. I've been fortunate to be involved with the organization before all of this even existed, when it was just an idea for Ashok and Ruma. And really what's come together today is a lot of work behind the scenes and a big investment in the community. It's really great to see what has been done over the years and how this organization can find a way to contribute and bring the community together here in Houston. We're very fortunate today to have the Consul General of India here with us today and to share a few words. Mr. D.C. Manjunath, if I could invite you to come up to the stage and share a few words with our group. Okay, we're going to go ahead and have our lamp lighting ceremony, and we have a number of other special guests that have joined us here today that we're going to invite up to the stage as well. We have Kenneth Gale of Compassionate Through the Arts, Grace Zuniga, the Director of Civic Arts at Houston Art Alliance, Martin Kaminsky, President and CEO of Interfaith Ministries, Dr. Kathy Flanagan, board member at Interfaith Ministries. Russell Richard, Senior Vice President, Leadership Initiatives and Community Outreach, Center for Houston's Future. Swami Swapnil, Vedanta Society and a representative of Judge Emmett. Shannon Buggs, Complete Communities Director, City of Houston. Carlos Duarte, President of Advocates of Latino Museum of Cultural and Visual Arts and Archive Complex in Houston, Harris County. Manisha Gandhi, Director of Development at Baker Ripley. Professor James Mitchell Tour, Professor of Chemistry and Materials Science and Nano Engineering at Rice University. Rathna Kumar. Mrs. Kumar is a reputed performer, choreographer, teacher, arts educator, and cultural ambassador. Supradipta Dutta. Ms. Dutta is a dancer, choreographer, and educator, and founder of the Kalagan, which is a premier Odissi institute here in Greater Houston. Soma Dasgupta, a versatile Indian classical dancer and choreographer. Sabrata and Shamistha Kole. This is a musical duo that brings us mesmerizing golden oldies, both vocal and keyboard. Professor Debjoti Banerjee, Director of Multi-Phase Flows and Heat Transfer Lab at Texas A&M University, and Professor Sarbajit Banerjee, Davidson Chair in Chemistry and Professor of Material Science at Engineering at Texas A&M University. So a lot of special guests. We're glad to have you all here, and hopefully all of you have been able to join us up here on the stage. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very good evening, everybody. It is a pleasure to join all of you today for this beautiful evening to celebrate the arrival of spring in this very meaningful and beautiful campus, the Tagore Center. At the outset, I would like to commend and congratulate Dr. Ruma Acharya and Dr. Ashok Desarkar for the beautiful campus which is shaping up and which will soon be a center of multiple learnings, art, education, and the cultural connection between the various communities in the greater city of Houston and around. And I was just looking at the history of the center and how this has come. It is very fascinating how one thing is that the enduring legacy of a world statesman, universal statesman, a Nobel laureate, poet, philosopher, Rabindranath Tagore. But for individuals like Dr. Ruma Acharya and Ashok Desarkar to conceive a concept like this to have the legacy of Tagore to connect the people and also his values of humanism, universalism, learning and cultural connectivity is really commendable. Tagore, everybody will perceive on his teachings and his values on their own. He, for two countries, national anthem, is sung by more than 1.4 billion people hearts. That's only India, and of course, Bangladesh. I mean, these are the examples, of the legacy of this statesman who he was. And to continue that legacy and to use those and to keep those values together, we are having such institutions, that is a really commendable thing. And also, as Dr. Rumadi mentioned, it is timely, the arrival of spring, to celebrate the spring. It's a celebration of colors, it's a celebration of flowers, it's a celebration of life. Whether it is blue bonnets in Texas or cherry blossom in Washington and New Jersey and other places, everywhere. So the arrival of spring, every society, every civilization, it is a festival of joy. And aptly, I think we are going to have the vibrant, colorful, the art form, dance and music to celebrate that. That's a befitting day. And without much further ado, I would like to once again commend and congratulate both Dr. Acharya and Ashok and all the supporting pillars and friends like Dr. Umar mentioned. And I'm very happy to be here among all of you and to also enjoy the arrival of spring through the performances here. Thank you.
Thanks for your time. I truly appreciate. I would like to look forward to seeing you here.
Absolutely.
Anytime.
Yeah.
You prepare some boxes of food if you would like to. At this time, I would request any of our special guests and dignitaries, if you would like to come to podium and say some words. It's your floor now. Anyone?
Thank you, Ruma. It is a delight to be with everyone tonight. On behalf of Interfaith Ministries for Greater Houston, it is a pleasure and an honor to address you tonight on the topic that resonates profoundly with the mission of Interfaith Ministries and the spirit of Rabindranath Tagore's teachings, religious understanding and respect. In a world divided by religious differences, it is imperative that we pause and reflect on Tagore's profound insights into religious pluralism and universalism. Tagore, the poet, the philosopher, the Nobel laureate, envisioned a world where diversity in faith was not a cause for discord, but rather a source of enrichment. Tagore once said, "I've spent my days stringing and unstringing my instrument, while the song I came to sing remains unsung." In these words, he encapsulated the essence of religious exploration, the continuous quest to understand and appreciate the diverse melodies that each faith brings to the symphony of human existence. Religious pluralism, as advocated by Tagore, does not require us to abandon our own beliefs, but rather to embrace the beauty and the tapestry of beliefs woven by humanity. It calls upon us to recognize the inherent dignity and worth of every individual, irrespective of their faith or creed. He believed that true spirituality lies not in the exclusivity of one's faith, but in the inclusivity of one's heart. As members of the Houston Tagore Society, you are inheritors of Tagore's legacy, a legacy that challenges us to continue to foster dialogue, to cultivate empathy, and to champion respect across religious divides. Let us heed his call to be ambassadors of harmony in a world too often torn by religious strife. Finally, let us draw inspiration from Tagore's timeless wisdom as we strive to build bridges of understanding and respect across the rich tapestry of religious diversity. In the words of Tagore himself, he said, "Faith is the bird that feels the light when the dawn is still dark." May we too share the strength of shared beliefs, have faith in the inherent goodness of humanity, and may that faith illuminate our path toward a more inclusive and compassionate world. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Carlos Duarte. I am the president of ALMA. It's truly an honor to be present here with all of you, sharing this beautiful beginning of life with spring. Thank you for those beautiful words, Consul General Martin. I am also part of Interfaith Ministries, and I think it's very difficult to follow what Martin beautifully shared with all of us. But I do want to share a little bit about my own personal story. I was born in Mexico, and interestingly, part of the required reading in middle school was several Indian texts. But it was not until high school that I found Rabindranath Tagore. And it was through his teachings that I felt inspired and actually felt a citizen of the world. It was not until I came to the United States that I realized that I was Mexican and that I had to embrace that I was Mexican. But again, guided by the prophet, the philosopher Tagore, I was able to understand that as I embrace who I am, then it is easier for me to share and find that common humanity in everyone else. What I'm trying to do now as president of ALMA is to provide an opportunity for all of the different Latino cultures that are here in Houston and in the country, 23 countries from Latin America that are represented here, for all of them to share through their art, their culture, and their being. But it's not in a tribal sense that we're trying to come and promote Latino cultures, but it's really to share who we are so that we can connect with everyone else. In that sense, I am actually inspired by what this center has created. I hope that we can continue to collaborate so that we can bring all of Houstonians together under the guidance of philosopher Tagore. Thank you.
My name is Jim Tour. I teach at Rice University, and I've had the good pleasure of working with the PFP Industries and as a consultant for, I think it was 3 years. And I didn't know anything about Tagore and his work until I was invited out, I guess a few months back, when they had a professor come in and share some of his teachings. And I was amazed at the profundity of some of the sayings that came forth. Just in a few simple words, how much could be communicated. And so for that, I've already been enriched. And thank you for this opportunity to come and to learn and to see what's going to take place. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
Namaste. I was born and raised in South India. My family is from Andhra Pradesh, which is along the coast, going downwards from Kolkata, the homeland of Rabindranath Tagore. My connection to Tagore is that when my mother was 12 years old, she, along with her father, her older brother, and her younger sister, traveled from their hometown of Kakinada to a smaller city called Samalkot, which was a junction for trains to pass through, because they had heard that Rabindranath Tagore was passing through Samalkot, and the family was very keen on seeing him. My mother was so fascinated. She had not only, like all of us, grew up reading his works, but she had learned some of his songs, and she wanted to see the man whose song she had been singing. So all she had was rose petals in her hand. So she took the rose petals and she went to meet him, and she saw this tall gentleman with his long hair, and he looked so like an ascetic, like a rishi, as we would say. And when she put the petals in his hand, all that she remembered was that his hands looked like roses, and they were so soft. And she did her namaste to him, but she never ever forgot her meeting with Tagore, and she got his autograph. So from the time we were children, she kept singing those songs that she had learned. Later on, they visited Shantiniketan, my mother and my aunt, learned songs of Tagore there, a lot of songs on spring, and she would sing them to us. We did not know a word of Bengali, neither did my mother. It didn't stop us from admiring the beauty of the lyrics or the musicality of those songs. So we grew up admiring, loving these songs, and with a tremendous admiration for this great man, India's first Nobel laureate in literature, and also great pride that Tagore belonged to us, to India, but he also belonged to the rest of the world. It is indeed an honor. I'm sure my mother must be feeling so thrilled about this, somewhere up in heaven. It's an honor to be a part of this. I remember when Rumadi, as I call her, when she was talking about the building, of this building, and it was a seed still in its embryonic stage in her mind. And this dream, for it to have become a reality, must have taken many sacrifices on hers and Ashok Das' part, and a lot of faith and conviction. All that I can say is, as a fellow Indian American, we are so proud of what you have done, honored to be here, and you can count on us for any help that you need. It's a blessing to be here. Thank you, Rumadi. Thank you, Ashok.
Good evening. My name is Shannon Buggs. I am a native Houstonian. On my mother's side, I'm a 6th generation Texan. Been here a very long time on that side of the family. I work on a daily basis in the city of Houston for the mayor's office. I lead the Complete Communities Initiative. The A-Leaf Westwood community is part of that initiative, where we're bringing about more economic development and quality of life improvements into 10 neighborhoods, A-Leaf Westwood being one of them. But before I joined the city of Houston, I did work at the University of Houston, and I was the director of communications for the largest college, the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. And the very first thing that I worked on when I joined the college in 2010 was an announcement about the Tagore Scholar Passport Operating Scholarship. It was a scholarship of $5,000 to be given to a University of Houston student who wanted to study, do advanced research on the philosopher Tagore and also on creative work. And it set the standard for so many other opportunities that were being developed by the university at that time to advance studies. But also the India Studies program was really getting off the ground, and it is really an honor to be here today celebrating with you all the coming of spring, the growth of the Indian community here in Houston, and to be in this wonderful campus where you all are growing the facilities so that more people can support and enjoy the work of Tagore. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for including me in the ceremony and allowing me to be here with you today. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Tagore Center Foundation Spring Festival 2024. It is an absolute pleasure to see such a diverse and vibrant gathering here tonight. Before we delve into the mesmerizing cultural program lined up for this evening, I would like to take a moment to introduce you to the heart and soul behind this remarkable organization, the Tagore Center Foundation. Established with a vision to celebrate diversity and inspire unity, TCF stands as a beacon of hope and harmony in our community. Situated in the southwest Houston, TCF's sprawling 14-acre complex serves as a hub for cultural enrichment, educational advancement, and community engagement. At the core of TCF's mission is the profound philosophy of Rabindranath Tagore, the renowned Asian poet Nobel laureate. Tagore's vision of a borderless, universal human entity resonates deeply with TCF's commitment to fostering inclusivity and understanding among diverse cultures and traditions. Through a range of initiatives, including early education development centers, visual and performing arts programs, and cultural festivals, TCF provides opportunities for individuals of all ages to engage with Tagore's ideals and explore their own creative potential. Tonight, as we gather to celebrate the rich tapestry of human experience through music, dance, and art, I invite you to join us in our mission to promote peace, harmony, and mutual respect. But before we further proceed, it is my honor to welcome everyone here. And now we go for a 15-minute break and come back to enjoy the cultural evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
embark on this enchanting journey through dance and music, it's my pleasure to introduce the talented dancers who will grace our stage tonight with their captivating performances. First up, we have the graceful Dr. Surabhi Veeraraghavan, a distinguished professional dancer who has enchanted audiences both in India and the US. Dr. Veeraraghavan is not only a prominent dancer but also the director of Neurobehavioral Core at the Baylor College of Medicine. As the founder and director of Sri Natyalaya, she imparts her expertise in Bharatnatyam to aspiring dancers, inspiring them to excel in the art form. Next, we have Angel Santosh and Prerna Srivatsan, who will be performing the mesmerizing piece Esho Shamolo Shundar. Angel, a student of renowned Dr. Ratnakumar, is a versatile dancer proficient in both Bharatnatyam and Kuchipudi and has been an active member of the Anjali Dance Company. A graduate of the University of Houston's Honors College, Angel brings her passion for dance to the stage, showcasing her talent and dedication. Prerna, under the guidance of Dr. Surabhi Veeraraghavan, is a promising young dancer who has showcased her skills in both India and the US, currently pursuing a degree in mathematics and data sciences at the University of Houston. Prerna's commitment to dance and academia is truly commendable. Last, we have Surabhi, Angel and Prerna returning to the stage to present Ore Bhai Fagun Legeche Boni Boni, a vibrant Bharatnatyam piece choreographed by Dr. Ratnakumar. Together, they will mesmerize us with their synchronicity and grace, bringing to life the essence of this traditional art form. Please join me in giving a warm round of applause to these talented dancers as they prepare to enchant us with their performances. Thank you.
Kuhare প্রজাপতির পাখা তোমার প্রজাপতির পাখা আমার আকাশটা মুগ্ধ চোখের রঙিন স্বপ্ন মাখা তোমার প্রজাপতির পাখা আমার আকাশটা মুগ্ধ চোখের রঙিন স্বপ্ন মাখা তোমার চাঁদের আলো মিলায় আমার দুঃখ সুখের সকল অবসান তোমার হাওয়ায় হাওয়ায় The next song is from Antony Pirini. It's a song by Manali and Nidashi Shobha Kupatai.
Bye.
next song is comparatively newer number. It's from Bajra Mastani, a very favorite song of mine. Just want to try it. एक श्रेया घोषाल सुनने को मिली. Swing back to Bengali song. Thank you so much. So, with Rumani's permission, I'm going to wrap up this evening with one of my favorite bands, 1970s band ABBA. We're going to do a short medley. Hope you like. so very much. Thank you so much. It's been a blessed evening. Thank you, Kumari. Thank you, Ashokta.
Thanks to all who stayed late and had confidence in me. We'll do better in the future.
Absolutely. Great evening.